Leo, welcome to the Cottage, feisty, fiery felines. Let's see what's going on in your love life. This is for you if you have Leo as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. Welcome in, Leo. Hope you guys are doing good. What's going on with the person on Leo's mind? What's going on with the person on the mind of the Leo collective? By the way, Leo, I do offer personal readings. The link can be found below this video if you are interested. My website is www.enchantedcottage333.com. I would love the opportunity to read for you. That being said, Team Leo, what's going on in love for you? What's going on in your love life? Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on in the love life of Leo? What's going on in your love life, Leo? Ah, goodness, Leo. What's going on with the person on Leo's mind? One more shuffle, Leo. Be patient with me. I got to get a good feel on these energies, right? I got to feel like I got you nailed down. All right, Leo. What's going on with the person on your mind? Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. The Lover's card. So we have a deep connection that we are going to be talking about today, a very deep soul bond here. The Lover's card, the Hermit, someone is withdrawn. Ace of Wands in reverse. You may have had a false start with someone may be ignoring someone or not taking action here, especially with this Hermit card in the upright and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. It is entirely possible that someone is running from something here. Do they feel this, Leo? I know you do. I think you feel it and they do too. The reason I say that, card is in the upright, okay? This person may be reflecting a lot with the Hermit energy here, hopefully working on themselves. Many times the Hermit can speak to that. Let's hope so. Let's hope you both are. I feel like you guys are not together, even though energetically you are. Whoa! This just took a whole different level, right? This reading just went up a notch at the jump, Leo. Some of you are dealing with someone with Gemini, Virgo in their chart. Maybe. Nonetheless, I'm not too caught up on the zodiac sign so much as I am this deep soul connection and yet acting withdrawn, distant, not taking a lot of action, not feeling motivated even to take action. What in the world? Why? Why? Why the Ace of Wands in reverse? Why is there nothing happening here? Why is that? I would be willing to bet, Leo, that you guys are mirroring each other with the Lovers in the upright, the Hermit in the upright. You're both reflecting a lot on this by yourself, okay? And neither one of you are really doing much toward this thing with the Ace of Wands coming in the reverse, Four of Swords. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, my God. Such a storyline. Let's talk about it. Four of Swords in the upright. Exhausted. The intensity is real. Did you guys trigger each other, mirror out the best and the worst? Many times that happens in these deep, deep soul connections. I talk about that a lot on a series I have over on Patreon to that effect, okay? About, twin flame, soulmate, thought, and my 2 cents on it. Nonetheless, Four of Swords, exhausted, tired of fighting, taking a break. I do feel like there's a lot of reflection going on your side and theirs. Okay, are you over this person? Are they over you? That would be a no. 10 of Swords here in the reverse. It's interesting because I think maybe on both sides, this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse also comes into play. I feel like that one or both of you, probably both, you try to find ways to distract yourself from having to think about this, deal with it, reflect on it, look in your own mirror, that sort of thing, right? What is it trying to teach me about myself? That's such a hard question here. And yet it's really asking that of both of you, right? And so for what is this distraction? A lot of times it's the need to be busy, which is a trauma response to avoid, looking in the mirror, dealing with the obvious, right? It can be work. It can be staying busy. It can be another person. It can be family. It can be any excuse to be busy and keep your mind off of this, right? The need to be busy, the need to be distracted. Whatever this is a person's way of not wanting to face themselves. It's interesting that comes up because I kind of feel like they have one mode in the daytime and one mode at night. Probably true for you too. In the daytime, they stay busy with whatever they can. They lay down at night and it's just them. It's kind of like me, myself, and I'm alone with my thoughts. And they have no choice but to kind of face this stuff, right? They may have trouble sleeping. They may dream about this. They may even get physically sick sometimes. Okay, that happens. This mental stress, especially when you're having to face your shadows, okay, can be very intense on the physical body. Wow, this is such a deep connection, Leo, that we are talking about already. And your reading is a little bit different because in my intuition, I am feeling like I'm picking up both of you because you're mirroring each other. I don't have to delve a lot into how you're feeling and seeing things because I think whether you realize this or not, you guys are both on the same page as far as what you're doing. All right? I feel like this. I feel like with that Four of Swords coming out, it's telling me a lot about the history of this thing. There was some drama, some conflict, some unrest, okay? Something caustic where you rubbed each other the wrong way, you triggered each other, some old wounds that probably go back before you guys ever dealt with each other, all right? Abandonment, fears of being left alone, feeling seen, fears of feeling seen. That's a big one with these types of connections, okay? And it can be a lot of times usually as a combination of several of those things, all right? When we feel like someone truly sees us, that brings a whole new level of vulnerability. And when a person has issues around self-esteem, self-confidence, they fear being seen, the real them, because they fear that if somebody gets to know them, they won't like them because they don't have a real strong self-esteem. That could be true on your side, all right? So we go along in the world, and many times we can hide who we really are, behind humor, fun, being loving, being friendly, being supportive, and there's nothing wrong with any of those things. But when we hide behind those because of that fear of people really seeing and knowing the real us, then it can be rough whenever you feel like this person can see past your mask, past your walls, right? Not boundaries, walls. Walls are unhealthy, boundaries are healthy. Big difference. How are you feeling? Would you be open to something with this person? I think you might. Let's just check in on you briefly, Leo. Let's check in on you briefly. Lord, Leo. Well, you've said enough. I lost everything with this person. I lost my identity, my money, my family, my job, my heart, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know. And they are the devil. And yet, Auntie Karen, Page of Swords, I can't stop thinking about them, watching them, trying to figure out what the hell they're doing. Why? Because the devil is in the upright. So you literally went from here to here. Why? Because you mirrored the toxicities and you went from this loving connection where you're in the devil energy, where you guys are tied to each other, but it's more like a trauma bond. Many times, and you can kind of see this on this card, but the devil card is associated with the lovers in bondage. And you see these two little mice, right? In chains. And you're tied to this connection. You feel it, they feel it, and you feel like you can't let go of it, even though it's crushing to your soul and probably to theirs, okay? But you can't stop thinking about them, watching them, wondering what they're doing, and I can tell you that's going to be on both sides. I can tell you that. Neither of you are over each other. We see that with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Do I think you guys are done? No, I don't. No, I don't. I absolutely don't. The question is, what are you going to do between now and then? What are they going to do between now and then? Right? You'll find a way to cross paths. I promise you that. Whether that it's on purpose or otherwise. And I could pull cards, what's their next action, and I may, okay? But I'm going to tell you, you will have to face this, either with this person or in a mirror with someone else, okay? And you'll feel the same intensity until you fix it, until you fix the wounds that are being triggered here, all right? Specific to this person, they're watching you and you're watching them. And we're talking about them in tarot right now. That counts. Okay, so I'm not watching them. You're talking to me right now. And I love you, but I'm just going to call that like I see it. But for purposes of your curiosity, Leo, I will look at their next action toward you. Let's see what their next action is, just so you'll be able to see the immediate future and how that likely is going to play out. But you're not done with this energy, I can tell you that. You're not done with this person. You've got a lot of unfinished energetic and spiritual business here. What goes beyond that, well, that remains to be seen. Here's what I get. Are they going to do anything directly? No. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Chariot in reverse. What they are going to do with the Six of Wands is try to get your attention in some way. Maybe they post things on social media. Maybe they show up places where they think you're going to be, or they accidentally on purpose run into you, or they try to, talk to some of your mutual acquaintances and put some stuff in the grapevine that they feel like will get back to you and trigger you. Okay, so are they going to try to get your attention? Yeah, it's a very subtle thing. And they're going to try to act like everything is fine. I think their main thing is covering the fact that it bothers them so much, all right? This could come across as, look at me, I'm living my best life, right? They're not. And that's a total attempt to trigger you, to make you reach out to them or react in some way, all right? So that is their next move, all right? I have so many questions about where this thing is going to go between you two, as I'm sure you do too. It's likely that you guys, knew each other in a past life. A lot of people are going to hear this video and go, well, we're twin flames. No, you probably killed one another over a bag of potato chips in the past life or some shit, okay? But you definitely have some unfinished business, and there is a way to work through this, and what we're going to delve into as we go forward in this reading is we're going to look at, are you going to do the work? Are they going to do the work? Are you guys going to actually try this again? And if you do, are you both in a better place to navigate these very intense soul bond energies? Okay, it can be beautiful, but you cannot get complacent on working on yourself, nor can they. And so it's a slippery slope, and we're going to see how that looks on Patreon. And we're going to also do the All Signs Cross Watcher, my beautiful Leos, and we will see what you can expect going forward, all right? The link for the extended reading, where we delve into all of that, is below this video, all right? I will see you there, Team Leo. Thank you so much, and I love you guys to the moon and back.